All right, and we are starting now.
Now we're starting. Yes, as you
There's the
can see.
cameras.
Yes, I
Yep,
know.
yep, 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 yep.
Where is it?
See, on that one, you can't tell that your nose is jacked up.
Yes, you
That you
can.
can tell. No, you can't tell on
It's
this
just
one.
zoomed in.
No, listen.
My nose is now jacked up.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Date Night with the Lunas here on BFAM 109.6. It's Monday, July 12th. Everyone at SDC, hi. It's like we're talking about how I jacked up John's nose today because he went on a debauchery weekend. So I thought, whack, we do that.
I went away for the weekend by
Yes.
myself, and I got punished.
All
Not.
by myself alone. I actually cleaned the house, rearranged a couple things, so it was semi-productive. Then I had to rescue the demon
But
child.
I'm back in time
Yes,
because this week, tomorrow actually, is our 9-year wedding anniversary
9 years of being married together
as swingers
as
and
swingers.
kinksters and
Yes,
BDSM people and a lot of other stuff that resembles that.
yes, yes.
Relationships do work. So little thing, we actually met at a swinger meet and greet.
Yep.
We
It was something our friends were trying to get us together for quite some time.
and we got together. She complains that I made her wait for sex for 3 weeks, but she also did tell me that if I fucked her that night, I would have just been a fuck toy and I never would have had sex with her.
Yeah, all depends.
No.
on
I never would have had more than just.
Yeah, more than just sex. I mean, you know that.
2 years later, I married her.
Yeah, exactly.
My plan has been working.
3 weeks is equivalent to 6 months in the swinger world. No sex. Just to remind people. 3 weeks.
Well, I'm going to start right off here so
Yeah,
we
you
can
had a
start
thing
the
with
little thing and
3.
talk about the sponsor,
Yes. What's our sponsor?
Fairville
today?
University.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They haven't. Yeah.
We've been teaching classes now for 3 years with
3
Fairville
years, because we
University.
just had the little thing that say, hey.
We actually have a new class coming up on July 29th.
Tickets
it's a
will be going on sale soon.
penis owner class.
Yes.
So basically, think of it as a penis owner's manual. Why does it work this way? How does it work? How do I tune it and make it work better? It's kind of like a car manual, but for your penis.
For your penis, yeah.
And those will go on sale this week. If you want to check it out, go to fairvilla.com/education, and they will have all of that up there.
Yes, and as soon as they're available, they'll be on our website as Sex Positive B under events. As soon as the tickets go on sale.
But back to us. So
To us, yeah.
it's our anniversary.
Anniversary, happy anniversary.
And what do two swingers do on their anniversary?
We actually are going to go see Black Widow in the Dine-In Theater. So, yes, I'm super excited because the theater we're going to go, they have Cheetos popcorn. It's popcorn, Cheetos.
Probably not the answer you were expecting, but that's what works for us. No, actually, we're continuing to celebrate it this weekend because we will be presenting at Exotica. I will be behind the camera taking pictures of every porn star and actress I can find,
yes.
and you will be posing with those porn stars, and we're going to flood Instagram with them.
Well,
as long as they keep their tops on.
Because I just saw a presentation that Instagram is no longer a photo sharing app. It is a mixed media use app. So they are preferring video over photos. Yeah.
Now, when I say a porn star and cam model conference, I'm not talking like 100 of them. I'm talking like last time we went was in Miami, and that was considered smaller, and there was a good 500 of them.
Yeah.
You could not throw a stone and not hit an adult actress.
Right.
Or actor somewhere.
Or actor, yeah, because you had Chatterbait's table, and they had at least 30 running at all times.
Brazzers table.
Brazzers.
Oh, God.
My Free Cams, Clips for Sale. And then Bad Dragon also had their models, and then
Tush.
The others.
Tush had it.
Uh-huh.
What's the one? There's a couple of other ones out there.
Those are the major ones I noticed.
Well, I know Brazzers. Oh, what?
Was Brazzers there?
Yeah, Brazzers was definitely there. A lot of the big porn companies were there. Porn producers, content producers. But then the individual girls had the booth, and there was and guys. We actually met plenty of guys. We watched stage shows. We watched BDSM displays. It was fucking amazing.
Very, very amazing there. Yes, it was. And there's like, we're going to be with the educators, exhibitors. So that's where you could come visit us once in a while. We'll be there. I know where.
I get a special pass.
Yes, you get a very special pass that says exhibitor. That's what you get.
I want one that says media.
Then
I got to get a sticker and put over it.
We'll have
Media.
to see. Well, should I just try to find out if we could get media passes, or is that?
Yes, I think we need media.
Okay, we need the media passes.
Look, I went to that once before,
Mhm.
2018. I had a media.
No, it's 19.
I had a media.
Yes, and every
girl jumped in my lap every time I sat down and wanted to take pictures.
Yeah.
Wanted me to. I have never gotten that much attention in my life from so many
in
people.
His face.
Oh,
Yeah,
boobs, pussy, ass, whatever. It's an amazing experience.
It's like, please take my picture. Please interview me. Yes, yes. And I was like, okay, he's the tech guy, not me. I'm just the pretty face.
And you are very pretty.
I know. There. So, can you do? I think our SDC is broken again.
I don't know. Stop it and start it again.
Okay. One moment.
We're going to go ahead and do that because SDC is off. Okay. So, should I go ahead and talk about something else?
Hold on.
Said yes.
Oh, wait. No. Wait. Hold on.
Okay.
Continue on with the Hanky Code.
I want to talk about this. So this weekend I went down to Fort Lauderdale. Occasionally I do my own outings, as Angelique does. And
not as much.
I visited a place called Leatherworks. Now what happened was I went to Leatherworks and walked in and they were talking. I did have my puppy mask on because it was a fetish night. I got to drink 2 for 1.
Yes.
Which was pretty cool. So somehow the colors on my mask came up and they pulled this one out. Does anyone know what the Hanky Code is?
The Hanky Code card.
The Hanky Code.
Yes.
Not the card.
The Hanky Code.
The Hanky Code. Does anyone know what this is?
Did they ever say the history, how long that has been around, the Hanky Code?
Well, that's what I'm going to start with.
Okay.
So the Hanky Code has been around since just post World War II.
Okay.
You should come a little closer. That way you're in the camera.
I was trying to be in the microphone. I'm making love to the microphone here.
Can you hear us okay? I assume you can. Okay, so post World War II, we're talking now the 50s. McCarthyism came into it, so it was actually illegal. Thank you. It was illegal to be gay. Like cops would go into parks and sit on benches, and if someone came up and talked to them, they would arrest them for soliciting sex, which was insane.
Saying hi, can I have a bum off a cigarette or a smoke? That's it. And
so
they arrested them.
During this time, it started in the West Coast. There was the leather gay community, which was basically it definitely came off the military because there were sirs and there were boys and they had an order. It basically put structure into those men's lives. And again, this is post World War II.
A lot of it.
Over the next 20 years, developed something called a Hanky Code because you couldn't advertise what you were looking for.
Nope.
You couldn't put it in the paper.
Nope.
You'd get arrested. You couldn't.
Well, technically, some papers, some publications.
Well, but that was more towards the 70s and 80s.
Right.
Back in those days, you couldn't. So we're talking way back when.
Right.
A hanky being a handkerchief, depending on what pocket it is in and how you wore it, displays what you're looking for. So let's go over a few things on the Hanky Code. So apparently, if you have a light blue hanky and you put it in your left jean pocket, it means you want head.
Yes.
And if you put it in your right pocket, it means you're looking to give head.
Okay.
Now, by the way, this started gay, but towards the 70s and 80s spanned that. And for the West Coast, I know this was done both for men and women.
Right.
It is still primarily
Let me see.
that. I got to read it off.
Yeah. Continue primarily because I'm trying to remember one of the stories.
Which is the one for the girl who visited California? What color?
It was yellow. Okay, so yellow is a piss top.
Well, stop.
Okay, continue with the story.
I want you to tell that story though.
You're telling the story.
Okay.
I was just trying to figure out what it was.
So a friend of mine went to California to take a class professionally. Work sends you. and it was a bunch of other people. So there were people from all over the country. This is in San Francisco. And there was this one cute 19-year-old,
Midwest girl.
big-eyed, blonde hair, young, cute little innocent thing who came in the class and was saying she would arrive the day before. She can't believe how friendly everyone is, and everyone was talking to her, both men and women, and the stories I heard about it being such a mean city is not true, and this and that. And it turns out she had a yellow handkerchief in her left pocket.
Her left pocket there. And so
She had no idea what any of this meant. So the class decided to inform her what this means. What does it mean?
Yellow left is piss top. Yellow right is piss bottom.
Meaning she likes to
peed on.
Water sports. It was right, I believe, because it was she liked to be peed on.
Peed on.
So that's took the handkerchief out, threw it on the floor of classroom, screamed. Yeah, complete misadvertisement.
Completely there. So someone in SDC says, "This is not a site to tell stories. I want to see boobs and more."
Go somewhere else. Don't worry about them.
There are so many thousand people, but if you know our program, Sex Positive Me, we're here to educate and entertain what sex is out there.
So we're going to talk about really kinky shit anyway.
Exactly.
But I'm colorblind, so this whole hanky code thing gets really confusing.
So I have to help them out sometimes with the colorness on it. But,
so like here's an example. Well, mustard. Mm-hmm. If you wear it on your left, it means you have 8 inches or more, which is very close to gold, which means you're part of a couple looking for a single. This is like smoke signals.
It is smoke signals. And I don't think people realize this because this is like old school. I mean, there's a couple of people, but the reason they gave you the card is because you were wearing your red puppy mask. And you said red was for fisting?
Red is for fisting.
Yeah, so he knew that. So that's why I said, oh, you're in the know. Here's some more information.
Okay, here's some ones I never even thought of.
Yeah, we'll put this up on our website later on this week before we go to Chicago. If not, it's definitely after Chicago's Exotica.
But there's some really weird ones here. Mm-hmm. Okay, so rainbow is, of course, just LGBTQ pride. Go with that one.
But that's kind of generic.
Black is a heavy S&M top.
Yeah, I remember that.
Brown and satin means you have a circumcised dick. Brown lace means you have a uncut dick.
Ooh.
But then they go into like all these lime green. What the hell does that mean? I don't even know what a dinner plate means. I'm confused.
I'm so confused here. Yeah. Yeah, our SDC guy, it's just like, please leave the broadcast. That's all we're going to request. Bye.
Ignore them.
Yes, kind of deal. So, but we have our regular followers listening, so we're all excited about that. So this is what it used to be back in the day, before text messages and dating apps. Hanky Code.
If anyone's from San Francisco wants to relate this, I know in a lot of the leather clubs, this stuff still stands. So depending on when you walk in and see this, this is interesting. I never thought there were so many of these.
Oh, I know. It's just, but like the whole history of the leather community.
Okay, I'm not going to go ahead and yuck on someone's yum, but apparently coral. What color is coral?
It's kind of like an reddish orange, kind of like. This would be considered coral.
Don't put a coral hanky in your left pocket. Well, at least not for us. Yeah. We're not into it, but what it means is suck my toes.
Again, we just had this conversation about
people keep coming up.
I know. It's like, okay, so my boy toy Drew, big foot fetish. I hate it when he does that. I just really do. But he doesn't care. He'll just grab it and start. And I'm like, oh, great. So it's just like, but you just had that this weekend that someone started licking your toes and you're just like, I don't get that toe thing.
I don't.
But yeah.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Moving on. Just completely ignore him.
Yes, I know. But still, it's just like we're going back to like the toe fetish thing. So
yeah, it keeps getting.
I know.
Again, if you like it, that's fucking great. Mm-hmm. But it's just not my thing.
Yeah, we're not yucking on anybody's yum. It's just not my thing. Just really not yours. But it's kind of weird because your ass was up in the air and they just grabbed your foot and just started licking.
Yes.
Okay.
I was on my back. he was on top, and my legs were in the air, and he started sucking my toes, and I'm like, yeah, wasn't going there. That was just no.
Just no, and that stuff.
But apparently, like
but you spent like the majority of your weekend down in South Florida just chatting instead of fucking more.
Well, I do like going. I do love chatting. I spent a lot of time at the bars having fun, and I had a really good time. It's a very, very relaxed event. I do get along in the gay community. I put on my leather, the leather community, and I had a fun time.
So wait a minute, was it an event or you just doing the weekend getaway?
I just did a weekend getaway. There was no event.
There was no event. Well, you made it sound like it was an event, and I was just like, yeah, because you were originally invited by somebody, they bailed out, and you said, "Fuck it, I'm still going."
Yep, and then I went, and it just didn't. You know, it was a little relaxing getaway. It's a pool you can lay out naked to and hang out. It was a resort, but yeah, nothing truly insane. No insane stories, but yeah, I guess sort of like we've had that lately, because this weekend, I mean, it was good. It wasn't an amazing event. Last weekend we went to New Orleans and we went to Colette.
Yeah,
and you know, we're all about, and we mentioned this last time, we're good with gangbangs. You're okay with being the center of attention and getting 5 or 10 guys to go ahead and play with you. We've done that in the past.
Right.
But the one thing with Colette was it was a lot of single guys that were really giving off this very creepy vibe.
They were hovering, like, you know, what is those birds that are eating the carcass?
Vultures.
Vultures, yes.
Yeah, vultures. And it just didn't come off well.
Yeah, no. And it was just kind of sad because I'm like, it was a nice area. But what I didn't like about Colette is, like, in the playrooms, you still had street clothes. So at most of the swinger clubs that we've gone to, that they just say when you're in the playrooms, either have lingerie, a towel around you. So really no clothes.
I like the clubs where they do, dump your clothes at the door and come on in. It sucks for the other guys that have respect.
Absolutely.
100%.
100%. We totally agree.
The worst thing I will say is it's what makes it very hard being a single guy in the lifestyle is the other single guys who fuck it up.
Right. It's like, and Colette wasn't cheap for a single guy. It was $150, $150 for a single guy for one night. And I thought that was pretty steep. And then we just found out Secrets is now limiting it to 10 single guys. And I'm like, do we know it's 10 quality single guys? Have they been vetted? Have they been there? You know,
unfortunately, as a business, I don't know if they can do that. They could do it as a private
party.
Yes,
they can, because it's a private membership.
Oh, that is true.
You have to realize when it is a membership club, they could instill whatever rules they want because it's their private property. That's why. Yeah, that's why the Woodshed, the local dungeon, has membership. That's the swing clubs. Also, even Caliente, they have like day memberships or day passes that you do for.
Well, that's the way they have to get away with it.
Yes, to get
to be legal to get the nudity going on. It has to be a membership club, and that stands for most clubs in the United States. Once you go down to
I don't
Cancun.
know. I can't. Yeah.
No, those are resorts.
Those are resorts, so that's a totally different thing. So yeah.
Well, technically, Secrets is a resort, but it's still membership.
Yes.
To stay for that U.S.
Yeah, because even if, but they do include your membership. I think I could be wrong because they changed the rules in the past. If you booked your hotel stay, membership was included. You know, because that's like at least around $200 a night. I think, again, not sure.
It's way more than that.
Oh, it's like we haven't booked anything there. We usually just go for the day and enjoy, lay around the pool.
Oh, Secrets, you're talking about.
Secrets,
okay. For some reason, I was thinking of I'm like, Cancun's definitely more than $200 a night.
Oh, Cancun, yeah. I don't know. It's like, I know it was $1,500 for lifestyle Life on the Swing Sets takeover for a couple.
Someone said they went last October. Can't wait to go back. Agreed. In a few weeks, 3 weeks, we're going back to New Orleans.
2 weeks. 2 weeks we're going back to New Orleans.
We're going back to New Orleans for Naughty in New Orleans.
Naughty in New Orleans.
Go check that out. Just Naughty and Nolans. And this time we're not working it. We went last time and worked it. Still had a ball.
We had so much fun. It was so much fun.
It was almost 3,000 swingers at the time, somewhere around there. But the hotel is sold out.
Yeah.
We actually were on the phone with them today. If you haven't made your reservations, I don't know. Sorry.
I don't know what to tell you. Go on a wait list or something, because the rumor has it, again, not official. I don't know. We try to keep up with everything to give you as much accurate information as possible. They are looking for an overflow hotel. Again, rumor, trying to be as accurate as possible. We would love to see our SDC family there, our SDC friends. Come join us, hang out, get a couple of drinks.
Is anyone going to Naughty in New
Orleans? Is anyone else? Yeah, because I know Accidental Swingers are going, and I think Front Porch Swingers, and
we went 2 weeks ago, and we found a club where we're going to do a little meet and greet, which isn't far from the hotel. We need to call them up.
We haven't arranged it, and I haven't got a hold of Accidental Swingers to discuss.
But we're working on it.
We're
working on that. No, they had, okay, when you think of New Orleans, you think Bourbon Street. The music is so loud constantly. It's fine, and that's cool. But when you're trying to get laid, you need to be able to talk a little bit.
Just a little.
There's too many drunk people. Oh my God, you're swinging. Yeah. So 1 block off of Bourbon Street, we found the club, which is cool. It used to be a brothel. Truth is, every building in New Orleans used to be a brothel if you go back far enough.
They still had their business license from the original brothel on there. I thought it was like the coolest thing ever, because the business license with like a huge picture frame, like 12 by 24 kind of that.
But if we can get the place and get a bunch of people, it had like completely sealed off. It was no windows. You go in, it had this blue tint. It had gorgeous artwork on the walls. And
Victorian styles, posh, really elegant romance, like really seduction.
So what's the point of going to a place like that? 1, to drink, because you're in New Orleans. 2, it's only a block or 2 away from the hotel. It's not far. And that's where you go ahead and meet people. So when you we'll probably do it earlier in the day, maybe around 7 o'clock. So that way, by the time you get back about 9, 10 o'clock and you go to the playrooms, you have dates already set up. And by the way, I helped set up, it wasn't last year, it was 2 years ago. We did the setup for Naughty's playroom.
Yeah. Yes. We volunteered.
I watched 200 queen-size beds get moved. Like, they literally have a giant storage, it wasn't even a storage area, it's a warehouse.
It's a warehouse, yeah. Like an Amazon warehouse, honestly.
It's not that big.
Well, it was pretty big for all, because you had to get the decorations, the lighting, the beds, the
they had a float.
Yeah.
That was it. They do multiple events.
Yeah.
So, but one of the things that, they had all the stuff in there, but they literally, they bring in a truck and just bring in 200 beds. The producers of this event are amazing people. We went, we're going back. We're so looking forward to it. And we're not working it. So it means we're going to spend a lot more time getting laid.
Yes. And enjoying and conversation and doing more stuff. And God, go back to the food. Okay. I love New Orleans food. Don't get me wrong. Love it. Absolutely adore it. We're going there for 6 days. We were there for 4 days, and it nearly killed me afterwards, but it was so good. It was so good, the orgasm. Merle's Thursday night has paella. Best paella ever. Do you want to see me have an orgasm just on food? That paella.
Okay.
Babe, really?
Oh, yeah. No, I love the paella. By the way, we're not sponsored by them. We're just going and having fun.
No, they for money.
It's not a commercial. No, you don't want to go, don't go. It's sold out this year. Don't go.
We're not getting paid by...
We get paid by other things. We're getting paid by Fairvilla, but not this. The events we go to for fun. So
yeah, this is our vacation. We second vacation then. Holy shit! Yeah, 2 vacations in 1 year.
Wow.
No.
I think I don't know. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm still excited about Exotica.
Yeah, Exotica.
So we are presenting at Exotica, but again, they're not paying us either at the moment.
Yeah, Exotica.
Hopefully next year. No, they're not.
Exotica doesn't pay for their presenters or exhibitors. So
we are going to find some definitely new guests. I think we should do Date Night with porn stars. The Lunas and the Stars.
Luna and the Stars. Nice. Lunas and the Stars. I love that. That should be our next one there. So yeah. No. Oh Lord.
I'm trying to think, because this year, obviously with COVID, a lot of events haven't happened.
Correct.
Normally in August we would do an event called FIRE, which is the Florida Intense Rope Experience, which is an entire event dedicated to rope bondage and suspension
and photography, which they
Oh,
have.
that was so much
Yeah,
fun.
they had like a photography track, so that way you could learn how to take photos with rope, without rope. So it was so much fun. We took it was like we had a whole bunch of photos then, and then
What other ones do we normally go to? I mean, we went to
uh
Beyond Leather, which was a small event. It's only
yeah,
about three,
we
four
yeah
hundred
this
people.
this time it was just not what our thing, so we're not probably going back. And then this year, like, four events are back to back on the same weekend, and they're events that we would have loved to gone,
Yeah,
but
right.
we committed to one, so we can't separate.
We were going to Florida Power Exchange, but
Yeah,
unfortunately, it's the first year in like 5 years we can't make it.
right, because it's the same weekend as ASN
Oh,
magazine's
yes.
award show. So we already made a commitment to present two classes. What do you call it? What's etiquette, lifestyle etiquette class, and then we're also doing a rope bondage class, so we'll be teaching that, and then presenting an award, and then what do you call it, exotic is the same weekend as ASN. Also is Florida Power Exchange is the same weekend, so that's why we can turn out. And I forgot who the fourth one was. Yeah, it was just like, really. So so September we're only going to be able to do Sex Down South, and then we're going to do the ASN award, which every year Sex Down South is on John's birthday, so we'll see what we could do for him for his birthday. He'll
Sex
be
Down South in Atlanta is
48.
fun.
Oh yeah, 48. Did we
It's
get you like 49 spankings?
no.
Yes,
look.
yes.
It's been too long, but I still want to find my kidnap victim.
Your kidnap victim. Oh
If
god.
if she's there, I want to go ahead and do this.
Oh yeah, to make sure we put that out there. Pretty
Who
fun.
knows?
Who knows at that point? But yeah, I mean, usually by this time we've already attended like 10 to 15 events, but because of COVID, they're still slowly
There's
turning them
several of them
on.
that
Yeah,
haven't come
some
back
haven't
yet.
come back. I think Poly Dallas Millennium didn't come back,
Okay,
or so.
are they doing the Desire this year?
Yes,
They
yes,
are.
that's why I sent for your passport,
Yeah.
because I don't want to happen like the last time that says, "Hey, can you come join us?" We already committed to somebody else.
We haven't been to Desire Resort yet. We're really looking forward to going.
Because Life on the Swing said they always do an annual trip to Desire. Last year they did it because wah wah wah. You know, we know why. This year it's up, and so I made sure I sent off John's passport to get that renewed, because it was supposed to be renewed before the beginning
Before
of
COVID.
this year. Yeah, well,
Shit happens.
shit happens, the kind of deal. But yeah, we got that, and also we're trying to see if we could get on the Bliss cruise. We're working on that one.
Oh, Bliss would be nice. Bliss was fun.
Yes, yes. So we have to wine and dine somebody to get us on the Bliss cruise, because our sponsor is not going to be on the Bliss cruise, so that's why we can't be it. So it was super nice teaching on the Bliss cruise, because that was
I don't
fun.
know. I'm really thinking, because I know we still may be planning next year about going overseas. And I'm gonna hold on one second. I don't actually usually address trollers,
Trollers.
but there's this real asshole who's putting really rude shit up in this. We were actually invited by SDC to do this.
Yeah.
So if you
And
don't like it,
encouraged
leave.
by the SDC executives.
Or I will screenshot this, I will bring it to SDC, and I will get your account canceled. So choose your next words wisely. I don't fuck around.
Yeah.
You're also, they invited us.
Yeah, that's the so.
It's just some low class idiot who wants to see tits.
Right, and there's like how many, like 50,000 or more?
I don't know. Over here, we're still looking at about 55 viewers just on Facebook.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's a great. Just give them the finger on Facebook so we could get censored. You know. But there's plenty of other live viewers there, and we're here, and some people enjoy the educational part of our show. So.
That also makes it fun. What I am looking forward to, though, is, and they are fun, is the new cam girls.
Oh, the new cam girls.
In Exotica.
Exotica, yeah.
Like I said, we went 2 years ago. There was huge amount of cam girls, and I know so many have just started up because of COVID. Mm-hmm. Doing cam work, unless you're in Polk County, which we won't talk about.
Well, yeah, they are. Actually, enjoy watching you two learn different things. Thanks, Just Manny.
Appreciate that.
Yes. But Polk County, we don't know. It has to be really on the download, and they need to get a what do you call it? VPN, so that way their thing's not
I
caught.
just can't believe that a sheriff's department can waste their resources to get online and find people that are webcamming from their county so they can go and arrest them for lewd and lascivious behavior, even though they're in their own bedroom. That's Polk County, Florida. That's Sheriff Grady, and that's all I'm going to say about that one.
Great. Done. Any one of you send this video to Judge Grady in Polk County. We do not want to be on his shit list, please.
Oh, I don't drive through that place.
Well, we do have to because unfortunately
I don't drive through that place. Lie. No.
Lie.
When it comes
Okay.
to that one, yes.
Oh,
I don't want to be on his radar at all, but I do want to say he's a major asshole.
So anytime we've mentioned a specific place, it's not in Polk County.
I fly over Polk County. I don't drive through it. There's plenty of ways to get around it.
Figures.
So,
there goes my McDonald's. Are you getting me McDonald's afterwards? I think that's a good idea. You should get me McDonald's.
Do what I'm look? Oh, we have that.
Oh yes, we
actually before that, I do want to go ahead and so we can switch the little thing going on here. Okay, Florida Center for Hormones and Wellness. Go ahead and start that ticker. If you're in Central Florida and you're getting to be in your 40s and still want to have sex like you're in your 20s, obviously, sometimes you need a little bit more help. But hormones actually affect much more than just your sex drive. You've lost 35 pounds.
35 pounds since
I've lost 15. I've put on a bunch of muscle and we're having better sex than ever.
You fluctuated a lot more there just because you sometimes are an emotional eater.
I am.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fine with that one. But anyway, back to this. You have a box and what's in there?
Okay, so we did Dick Fest a couple weeks ago. So we received our little goodie box. So we want to say it had some from the various different people. So we were very happy. Our favorite sponsor, Kink Crate, had a bunch of stickers they sent. It was all their classics. I think this is a cute one right there.
Well,
yeah.
Let's see if we can...
you could do that better.
Well, otherwise it looks really weird. Actually, I like this one.
Yeah, that's what it
says. I can't put it on my car or my school thing, but yeah.
Yeah, and so gun lube, and I love their postcards. This is the cutest postcards. Those. Yeah, I know. It's I gotta keep it out because it started to bend here, but because they ziplock it, and of course they had candy. What else they had? Oh, cock ring. I
can't say I'm ever going to use it, but since they sent it, cock on a cock straw. That's all you.
Oh yeah, it's remember we sold those like crazy on the Bliss Cruise? Oh my god. And the glow in the dark condom, and that was from Kink Crate, and they were our sponsors for Dick Fest.
I will say, glow in the dark condoms. You're like, oh, I'll never use them.
Guess what? Yes.
Hold on. Go to a blackout party. I've experienced this, and it is hysterical.
So no, there's two. One for you, one for me. You can have the red one, so they can know for fisting there. Uber Lube, our favorite lube. So they have
Uber Lube is fun, but I use it for other stuff. Okay.
Oh, I know.
Lover. 20.
And then we had Dick Pops.
No problem.
Little Dick Pops there, So we had those going up there. I
think it's just fun getting a bunch of shit like this in the mail as a surprise.
Yeah, but I like this one because it looks like it has cum on top of it, but I don't know, just the pop. It doesn't tell me what flavor it is.
You'll have to find out.
I'll have to figure that one out. But this one's gushing grape, and I love grape, so I'll take them to Exotica maybe. I don't know. I'll think about it. And then of course our beloved fearless presenter organizer Marla.
She sent the card?
Yeah, she's on
That is cool.
She Vibe trading cards. They do that for a bunch of sex educators. I eventually want to be on that. We just need to do a little bit more. Tootsie Pops. Gotta have that. Of course, Miss Velvet Lips. This is what she sent us.
I know. I'm trying to think what else in there. That's fun. Little books and stuff.
Little books. Well, that way you could get people's phone numbers. Warming edible gels. I love your dick.
That is true.
Little candies.
Dick candy. Yeah.
Dick candies, and of course one condom. So, and then massaging edible oils. Ooh, cotton candy.
You've used those.
I don't know about cotton candy.
You seem to like cotton candy though.
Yeah, just a little there. Ooh, edible hand job massage gel. Ooh.
What's the difference between a hand job and I guess.
I
I don't
don't
know.
know.
We'll try them all out. We end
We'll
up doing
try.
it anyway.
Yeah, exactly. You know, for the name of science.
For the name of science.
Of course, come on. It's always cool.
So, let's see
I'm
what
just gonna-
else. It's been a crazy weekend.
It's just we're still trying to catch up with our calendar. Everybody, our newsletter will be going out this Friday because we are trying so hard to get organized.
No, hold on, no. I want to look up
between-
more on Exotica
What do you mean
because
more Exotica?
I want to know more on Exotica since I'm going. Of course, it's brought by free
we've been
webcams and
We've
ChatterBait.
been doing an Exotica for as long as we've been together. Seriously.
They're having a custom car show there.
Well, yeah, next to, and also at the same time, there's going to be like a tattoo parlor, you know, tattoo convention at the same convention center.
I'm not opposed to that.
So yeah, if you know, I'll go on live stream and just like say all about myself is because John left me for a tattoo, not for a girl, not for a guy, for a tattoo.
Well, I still need my upside down pineapple.
I know
somewhere.
That's the funny part, you know. It's like things that you think your husband will leave you for.
Oh, stop whining. I'll lift you for a little bit.
Oh,
but Bad Dragon's going to be there.
Bad Dragon. Of course, Bad Dragon's always there. They're one of the mega ones. So, yeah. Oh, you know what I heard? That Stormy Daniels is actually going to be doing oracle card readings. I'm like, what? I didn't even know she was a psychic.
And someone's doing bondage rope for beginners.
Kambuke. Oh, these are good. Maybe high in sugar. Guess not.
Yeah. They say they're having a really interesting mix of classes here. Mm-hmm. Sex and religion, the perfect balance.
Yeah.
I'm definitely off balance on that one.
Yeah. Relationship flavors, navigating a new dynamic. That's going to be our class that we're talking about. Then Dick
Another.
Pleasure.
They have a lot of rope bondage.
You know, we're doing it at 9:00 at night. So yes,
it's better than 9 in the morning.
Dude, they don't even open the convention until 2:00. I'm like,
well,
they know better.
We've been to conferences where they have done it way, way early, and that was suckage.
Oh, Beyond Leather was like that. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
No, I thought it was Sex Down South too.
No. Well,
yeah, right.
Yeah. Beyond Leather, I think the first class was like at 8:30, and I'm like, who gets up at this time? I'm like, no. Yeah, no, Sex Down South, it was 9:00, and we just kind of laughed because when we went to do our podcast recording, we went out to get breakfast, and as we're going to get breakfast, everyone else is coming in. I'm like, there's no one going to.
Well, they went to that crazy ass strip club.
No, I think they went to a couple of different places.
Oh, that's good.
They also went to that was it Korean massage place or Korean spa, where you could run around and get food and whatever.
Supposedly, yeah, I've never been to one of those.
Has anyone done a Korean spa? I know there's supposed to be one in Tampa, but yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm not sure about that.
Let's see, Coraline Jewell's going to be there.
Yeah, and we interviewed her, so she was on our podcast before.
Alex Cole, I know her.
Evan Stone's going to be there.
Evan Stone's always there.
He's such a gentleman. As much as he's like this, you know, old. I hate to say older porn star because he's been doing porn for what 30 years.
Early 90s, he started.
Are you sure? I could have sworn it was 80s.
No, it was 90s.
Okay.
Because it wasn't that much hair.
Okay. Again.
Oh, Rubber Doll.
It's 30. It's still close to 30 years. And we met him. He was super nice. We're in a VIP section. We said we're leaving, and he was nice enough to walk us out and say, "Hey, nice spending time with them." I'm like, "Oh my god!"
Ooh, they did say it. Stormy Daniels is going to be there.
Yeah, click on Stormy Daniels and see what it says. Like, I got totally like, are you kidding me?
She's sponsored by. It doesn't say much.
Oh,
just that she's going to be there.
Okay, well, on Twitter, if you follow Exotica on Twitter, you'll see more of the gossip of what's going on. And they said like she was doing oracle card readings. I'm like, seriously? Why would I want oracle card readings from a woman?
Hey! Don't ever down someone for that. People get readings and stuff from you when you're a sex coach.
Yeah, but the girl just.
Sweetie, don't shit on anyone.
I'm not shitting on her.
Believe me, there's enough people out there who shit on people.
Oh, well, we always get shit on. You know that.
No, we don't always.
I'm like the queen.
Oh, Glamazon. Tayomi's going to be there.
Well,
we know that.
She's the resident expert.
Yep. They are going to have a dungeon.
Katie Morgan from back in the day.
Oh, yeah. I'm still going through this list of all
Tiny Trixie. I don't remember her, but she's really tiny. Like,
Oh yeah,
she's like 3 foot something.
3.5 foot tall. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's kind of hot. 3.5 foot tall.
Oh,
That's just
Lord.
maneuverable. And by the way, I like women of all types, but 3.5 feet tall is just damn maneuverable.
Really, just
Yeah,
going to toss her up in the air and twirl her?
that's what a spinner is.
Oh, God.
That is what a spinner is. Okay, Kinky College is going to be there.
Pineapple support, which we
Scores
support.
of Chicago will be there.
Oh, there's Scores of Chicago?
Yeah, there's got to be a good scores everywhere.
Okay. It's been a while since I've gone, and I don't remember going to. See, when I lived in Chicago, I didn't go to a lot of these places because A, they weren't around.
B,
B,
you're younger. Never mind.
yeah, you got to realize back in the day it was easier to get fake IDs than it is now. Because nowadays it's a little bit more high strung, but back then I was able to like get a lot of like fake IDs and go to a lot of places where under 21 was not supposed to be. But that's okay. That's where you learn the money, the wealth, and famous is what you want to be friends with back in the day. Yeah.
Well, you took an interesting path back then.
Oh, I know, I did, and it took you quite a while to catch up, but that's okay. We still love you.
Catch up, yeah, right.
When I met you, how many digits were you with partners?
Well, I've had a much better sex life in the last 10 years than the previous 20.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, and you're taking all the credit on that one.
Well, yes, I am. I'm taking full credit on it. Because I convinced you how sexy you are. I allowed you to be you and being a bisexual man and support you and encourage your
I'm
dirty
looking at a
pigginess.
Penelope Peaches. That's fun. Yes, you did encourage me.
Exactly. So I'll take full credit for that shit.
Yeah, bullshit.
I will. Ladies, won't you take full credit if your man's confidence just goes skyrocketing?
She doesn't know what full credit means.
What?
Did you have me like a goddamn puppet? No.
Sort of.
You kind of encouraged me.
Exactly.
But doesn't mean you get full goddamn credit.
Yes, I do. Someone please.
Someone's delusional.
Me. No, someone support me. Totally support
this
me.
This is what happens after 9 years of swinging together. Actually, no, 11 years of swinging together. 9 years of marriage. So, yeah, what do we do for our honeymoon? We went to the Blue Rhino in Vegas, which, by the way, is an amazing strip club.
Is it the Blue Rhino?
Purple Rhino. It's a rhino.
It's a rhino.
It's a purple. I believe it's
Rhinestone?
purple. No, it's purple rhino.
Oh, now I have to look it up there. It's just like, yeah, well, I almost got kicked out of the club because I was taking off my clothes. She was a hottie.
Well, we wanted to take her home. It was our anniversary. It was our honeymoon.
Our honeymoon there.
We just got married, so I think taking a stripper home is something you do in Vegas.
I think so too. I just thought it was really cute. But it took like one of my best friends, like of 20 some odd years, and she was super embarrassed and super uncomfortable because she asked what we were doing afterwards after the wedding ceremony, and I'm like, we're going to a strip club. He's like, no, seriously, no, we're going to a strip club. It's like, and I tried so hard. Her husband was even impressed and proud of me for trying to buy her a lap dance, and she was like, no. It's like, oh my eyes, they're burnt.
Oh, apparently Cassidy.com is also going to be there.
Yeah, they're going to be presenting how to find like-minded folks. So I guess we should go shake hands, kiss babies.
Oh, shoot. Knothead.
Oh, Knothead.
Knothead is going to be, if you're not familiar, Knothead is a rigger. He does a lot of rope bondage, and check out his Instagram. He's got some amazing stuff up there.
Yeah, so they're going to be doing a lot of roping. Hopefully we are able to attend some of that. Oh, yeah, and if you're in Chicago, ladies, Friday nights are always free at Exotica because it's like from 6 to midnight, but you get in for free. So go get your tickets, ladies free Fridays. So go meet a lot of fun, exciting.
Go for the show. It's not just all the women. There's a lot of guys there as well.
There's a lot of guys, yeah.
There's even some trans porn stars, which I know are showing up. So I'm still scrolling through this list this whole time. Okay, there we go. We hit the end. Hit the end. There is.
It took them this long to hit the end, people. That's exactly what it is. So
I want to see this though. No, pole championship, pole dancing championship. I just want to watch the training videos on that.
Yeah. So if you go into exoticaexpo.com, you can look at all the schedules, the details, who's all going to be there.
After parties.
And
oh yeah.
The after parties are always, that's why the conferences doesn't start until like 2:00 the next day. And I think Sunday is like from 12 to 6. I think.
Well, okay, so the first time we went to Exotica was in Miami in 2012.
Mm-hmm.
And a funny story is we were helping one of the vendors set up. We were they were friends of ours, so we went down there with them. We set them up, and then afterwards, honestly, setting up for a conference is exhausting.
Mm-hmm.
Afterwards, we go back. We're sitting out in front of the hotel. No, was it at the hotel or down the street?
No, it was across the street from our hotel because it was
That's right.
it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm very familiarized with Miami culture, and this was John's time.
Probably first time there.
Yeah, first time
first
there.
or second time, but it was South Beach.
Uh-huh.
And if you think about what South Beach is, it's a pretty hopping area.
Yeah.
So it was kind of quiet, and I happened to just make the off comment of, if I didn't know better, I'd say we're in the wrong place.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't have been more perfect. Ron Jeremy and his line of entourage.
It was no, he didn't have that much. He only had like 3 or 4 people. Ron Jeremy when he walked by us, and I told you like give it less than 5 minutes, and there's going to be like this whole crowd of people afterwards. And
well, we also ran into him the next day.
Yeah,
nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
He was really nice, but again, yeah, the legend of Ron Jeremy, just a shitload of gorgeous women following him.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to be in his 70s.
He is, but he's gotten into a lot of heat too because he did a lot of non-consensual shit.
Yeah, I know. That's again, we're going back to 2012 before all this kind of broke and that, but yeah.
It is. It's just it's going to be so much fun at this point, because in between all the different things, and we're going to try to sightsee Chicago because I haven't been there in 20 some odd years, to be honest. I can't remember the last time I was there. And then try to meet up with some friends if they're available. I mean,
well, what I know our listeners are mostly going to be interested in is I'm going to have my camera at the ready. And I got a nice new camera that just links to my phone so I can post stuff immediately. And I'm going to be posting pictures of you and porn stars all damn weekend. So if you want to check it out, it's SPM The Lunas on Instagram. And I'm going to be posting pictures and video as much as I can the whole weekend. So I know Chicago's a little far, especially for us, but damn it, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do our thing.
Yeah. To definitely do our normal stunts, but hopefully by next Monday when we come back, I know we're going to be a little bit tired because we have a 7 a.m. flight, so that way we could come back and do the radio show.
But we'll have plenty of stories.
Yes, plenty of adventures and stories and things to talk about.
Well, now I got to look up this tiny Texie.
Texie? I don't know.
Tinytexie. Supposedly, she is a 3.5 foot
stripper,
actress,
adult, exotic dancer,
sex worker. You bitch at me for being politically incorrect and calling them sex workers, and then you're just going off the complete.
No, I was going down every possible, title. It could be exotic dancer. It could be like, okay, so where you go? Smallest. Oh my gosh, that gun is.
She's 29.
Yeah, world's smallest proportion dancer. See, there you go, 3'6", and she has this massive gun that I'm thinking that may.
Wait, what massive?
Look, what is that? Isn't that?
That's a sniper rifle.
That's a thing.
Yeah, she's got a picture. It doesn't really do much for me.
Right, but it's just as big as her, if not bigger.
Well, there's a picture of her sitting in an SUV and
driving.
Yeah,
look at the pedals. They have to reach up to her. It's pretty insane. I mean, she's a cutie.
She's definitely a cutie.
29 and made a niche for herself.
So, but that's it. You notice if you go on Instagram, they're all covered and nice. And now I'm going to click on her Twitter, and that's probably going to be all nasty. Okay, she's out of Texas. And yep, exactly that. You go to Twitter, and there she is writing. So,
oh yeah. Yes, James. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and that way it'll notify you once we go live instead of SDC, because sometimes unless you're logged into SDC, it won't tell you, but YouTube will actually Tess. Hi,
Tess.
They will actually send you a notification if you put notifications on your app. So on the YouTube channel, you can see that, but that way you know where we're on. But we're always 7 o'clock on the Monday night, Date Night with the Lunas here. And yeah, it's going to be some wild adventure because It's the 10th year anniversary in Chicago, so there's going to be a lot of like celebration.
Wow, has it been 10 years?
In Chicago.
Okay.
Okay, because originally they were in Miami only, and what do you call it?
They screwed up.
Yeah, no. Exotica didn't screw up. It was the Miami Convention the convention center. Okay, so what happened was back in 2013, I think it was either 2013 or 14.
It was 13.
It was 13, yes. So Exotica always happened the same weekend, same time. I can't remember when it is. No, it was in May before.
It was always in May.
It was always in May in Miami.
For Miami.
For Miami. It was only like in Miami, like back in the day before they started going into the various different cities. And somebody at the conventions center, the Miami Beach Convention Center, booked the Miami-Dade high school graduation party, prom, at the same conference. So what was happening, like the little kiddies found out that there was porn stars on the other side, and they decided to ditch the prom and try to come to the Exotica convention. But unfortunately, you had to be 18 and up to get to.
Some of them got in, but not all of them.
Some of them got in, but not all. But what was even hysterical was that the high schoolers had far less clothing than the porn stars.
You really couldn't tell the difference between the porn stars. And again, we're talking Miami-Dade County, so it was like the high school right next to South Beach. So we're talking people that will never have to worry about money in their lives.
Nope.
Probably already had a few plastic surgeries. Again, I'm not trying to stereotype that type, but if you've ever been to South Beach,
that's basically
except for the tourist, almost every local has had
some kind of work on there.
Yeah, so, it's just the way it is. It's sort of like going to Beverly Hills. You expect everyone to have some type.
I mean, everyone had a minimum of 6-figure digits as their income.
When you're 17 and you're driving a BMW 7 Series,
brand new,
that's not you paying for it. That's your father's money.
Right. Who knows?
That's someone's money, but it's not yours.
So, of course, it made it to the media. Of course, it got exploded. And by that point, Exotica was there almost like 5 years or like 7 years, something like that. So Exotica was there for a while. And oh my God, it was hysterical that we're just like that much controversy because, again, somebody had to fuck up, and it wasn't Exotica because they've had that contract for many years, and it was always the same date, always the same weekend in May. And for that to happen, we know it was a sabotage. And then they ended up moving it up to Fort Lauderdale, and it just bombed for a couple of years.
They moved it out for a few years, and that's when they moved it to New Jersey and
Chicago. Yes.
And it's mostly been up there, but now it's definitely coming down. It did go back to Miami. We went in 2019. It had a great time. It wasn't as big.
It wasn't as big as when we went in 2011 and 2012 and 2013. Yeah, we did go like 3 years because it was so much fun. And we had a blast talking with people, chatting with people. And this was like pre-podcast, honestly. We were just having so much fun with it.
You know what I need to do?
What?
I need to get a checklist of every one of these girls and guys.
Are we going to do like Disney?
And I need to check them all off. Pictures.
Okay, so I actually found somebody who was at Super Soap Weekend at Disney, same time as I did, and had the autograph book. And it's like a photo album with 5x8 sizes, so you could slip in the photos of every celebrity and have it signed. So I think John is going to try to do the same thing here.
Hell yeah!
I'm just like,
if I get my media pass to Yomi, I will. This will happen.
Okay, I'll have to reach out and see if we could get you a media pass. I'll be like, yes, this is the media professional there. How hysterical is that? We're an exhibitor and he wants media passes. Wah, wah, wah.
I want both. I could put one around that'll work.
Okay, kind of deal. But upcoming things. So we already talked to death about Exotica. If you listen to the 2:30 broadcast, we're talking Light My Fire. So for people who are trying to understand more of the human sexual body and how it works, what gets you arousal and not aroused. So
the arousal cycle.
Okay. And then that's going to be July 24th at 8 p.m.
Oh, 18th. No, the class. I'm sorry. I'm so confused here. The next Monday is July 18th.
No, next Monday is July 19th.
I'm getting these dates all screwed up. Today's the
Today is the 12th. Next Monday is
okay.
the 19th. And the reason why I remember it's the 19th, I am Luna Construction or Luna Travel Agency. Who books flights? Who books
I
hotels?
just show up.
Yes. You just show up and look pretty.
Okay, I want to go ahead and just say that on the 22nd,
Yes.
we're doing relationship flavors. It is available for anyone on STC to come for free.
Mhm.
It's an hour and 15-minute class going over everything from polyamory and swinging to open relationships. We talk about some pitfalls. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of different stuff. If you want to check it out, it is a free class for you. It is on the 22nd,
Mhm.
but you do need to register on Eventbrite.
Yes. So please click on the link that's in the SDC events so you could get your free ticket to come on, because we don't broadcast it on SDC. It is an Eventbrite Zoom meeting. So if you are interested, please register and click. Any questions, DM me. I will be more than happy to help sign you up for it so you could attend the class. It's always a fun and interesting class because you learn more things, because we do go over etiquette, we go over jealousy, boundaries, rules, things that we normally don't discuss when we're going into alternative relationships that we need to know. Like, so it's the foundation. So good meat of the class is foundation building, and then we explain all the different other types of relationships that you have available. I always like to build it like an ice cream, because we'll all start as a vanilla scoop and then we move our way up. There. And then, yes, you forgot Light My Fire on the 24th. That's there's a 5% discount if you go to our website under events. You could do that. And then Penis Owners Class. So it's a class dedicated and taught by a penis owner.
Basically, it's a penis owner's handbook. So I'm looking here. I'm looking at, yes, the 24th, Light My Fire. Sorry. It wasn't on my calendar. Now it is.
It's always been on the calendar. He doesn't check the calendar.
The joy of running this stuff.
Yes, a penis owner's handbook. Yes, it is. Because, you got to realize the penis owner has various different challenges, sexual challenges, like ED, stress, prostate health.
We're going to talk, though, about stuff like, do cock rings work and how to wear them? We're going to talk about if you are having problems or you just want to boost. They sell all that stuff over the
counter.
Over the counter. Does it work? Because there's pills, there's creams, there's a whole bunch of stuff. I actually went to doctors as well as scientists to explain to me why these work and why they don't. So we're going to be going over all those fun things.
And your favorite word, corpus cavernosa.
Yes, it is. If you want to know what that is, don't Google it. Just come to the class. I'll tell you there.
The way he's explained it so much better than Google, honestly.
We're going to explain how erections work.
Yes. That way to really, we have those other pills over the counter. We bought 10 in Aruba. Okay.
Here's the thing. There's different pills, and some are prescription, some are all natural, and some of them, though, are actually brought in from China, and there's been some questions about what's inside them. So, thank you very much, Richie.
Yeah. So again, but we also discuss like how they work and how sometimes you don't get the same results continuously.
Yeah, diminishing returns.
So we talk. It's very science-y, nerdy kind of deal.
Scientisty.
It is.
Scientific.
No, science-y.
We're also going to talk about something called Trimex.
Yeah.
Which you do need a prescription to get, but all I'm going to say is 3-hour hard on.
And I'm just going to say small, tiny needle and penis.
Tiny needle. You don't feel it.
Really?
If done right.
Exactly. If done right. So we'll be explaining that.
Well, for you, a dildo's nice when done right. If I hit you over the head with it, that's being done wrong, and you don't particularly like it either. So do things right.
Yeah.
We're at the end of our show.
Yes.
Yes. 3 hours, Jess and Tess. It's amazing. So, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you. What else? We got our classes. We spoke about those. Yeah. Did I miss anything?
Yes. You could use a clone willy for the 3-hour hard on, so that way you get a mole of your penis owner's penis.
That's what we're going to be doing.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. By the way, thank you so much for the nice, kind comments as opposed to the trolls. Go check out our website, sexpositiveme.com. We will see you next Monday.
Next Monday. Bye.
Stop button on the left. Austin Ricans.
Austin, Puerto Rican said that.